When you were down and losing, your attackers were enjoying watching your Truman Show. They were very entertained by the losses that you were taking. But now that you are winning and you have changed the dynamic of the losses that you have took, your attackers can't stand what they're seeing. This is a quick message from the universe. Chosen one. Chosen one, uh, you had some people who, you had some people in your life who they were so happy when you were losing, chosen one. And the thing about this is you can always tell who your attackers are by the people who seem to enjoy when you're failing. Like there's a certain type of energy that you feel when someone genuinely doesn't like to see you going through something wrong. No matter how they're, you can read energy as a chosen one. And there's a certain type of energy that you feel um when people enjoy seeing you down. Well, by now, chosen one, you've probably come to the realization, that you are possibly dealing with a honey trap situation. You've probably come to the realization that you are being monitored, surveillanced, um, watched. You understand Truman shows exist. You probably come to the realization that you have, and we got to do this on a bigger scale. You know, we got to really do this on a bigger scale, and not to. And what I'm doing is don't get it confused with trying to incite paranoia. This is just bringing awareness to this situation. People who, anyone out here, when you are buying places, things like that, check your place, man. Check your place, man. This shit is real, right? You are monitored by um a group of a certain status of people, man. They know what certain people are doing. And if you are someone who possibly have gotten yourself on the radar by showing like you got some type of abilities or something like that, then you can believe that you probably being monitored, right? And even on a spiritual level, we understand this is a mirror. So, you know, you definitely got to move around, change that code up. But you realize, okay, yeah, I'm being monitored. Well, chosen one, your attackers were so into your Truman Show when you was a loser, when you were embarrassed, when you were being humiliated. Man, it's like you could just hear people laughing everywhere. You some crazy shit'll happen, and you'll just hear motherfuckers outside walking around laughing. You might hear the neighbors laughing. You turn on the TV, a motherfucker pointing at you laughing on TV. Like this shit was crazy, right? You know what I'm saying? Walk outside, a song playing. I can't stop laughing. You feel me? And so when you were down and it was seeming that you were stuck, it was seeming that it was over for you, chosen one. This is when your attackers, they enjoyed it. I mean, some of you were more funnier than your favorite comedian. You was a laughing stock of a community. But chosen one, even though you were going through those humiliations and times when you knew that you were being humiliated, because there was times when you knew, you could just feel it. You knew people had seen what happened, or you knew people were laughing at you, right? And you still held your head up high. And no matter how much it made it seem like somebody could humiliate you or could play with you in some type of way, you still kept it who you were. You just was you, right? No matter what, you understood how your life had been. Nobody understand what you've been through, but you know exactly what you've been through. You know where you're from. You know what battles you have already overcame. And so you just looked at it as another battle to overcome. And chosen one, the fact that you tapped into yourself the way that you tapped into yourself and trusted yourself through all that humiliation, through all of the playing, through all of the games, spiritually disconnected you to your higher self. This is what opened up the gateway or the portal to make the connection through the consciousness or higher self version of you that you're operating in now. You went through humiliation. You went through a lot of mental things, chosen one, but you didn't let it break your mental. There has been so many people before you that have taken themselves out because they couldn't handle uh, the mental pressure that's put on them by these tactics, these professional tactics. These are this because this is professional. These professional tactics that your enemies and attackers employ, right? And you kept your head up, chosen one, and you never let the things that they were trying to do destroy you. And now, chosen one, you have tapped in, you have overcome, and things are starting to show you, things are starting to go your way. See, you unlock something in yourself to make you understand that you control your reality. In the midst of that chaos, you found peace, you found yourself. And now that you're winning, chosen one, your attackers cannot stand what they're seeing. Chosen one, you have somebody right now who, when they tap into uh your social medias, they throw up. They get a feeling of wanting to vomit. They can't even hold their food down because they hate that all they see when they look at you is you're winning. You got somebody right now that's checking any little picture uh that's riding past your job, that's just checking for you. And overall, chosen one, your main attackers, the ones that are in the Truman Show, if you haven't moved around, the ones that are constantly monitoring you, they don't like what you're seeing. See, you had people who were trying to keep you disconnected from who you are, from yourself. And this is why a lot of times they attack your mental. They want to disconnect you. They want you to be a shell of yourself, chosen one. But you understand, you understood, and overstood exactly who you are, and you did not let any of the tactics deter you or deter your mind. Your attackers were enjoying watching you struggle, but now that you're thriving, they can't stand what they're watching.